Hello everyone, welcome to Simulate Academy. In previous lecture, we have learned some basic commands of AutoCAD and how to start with the AutoCAD. But today we will be moving further with draw toolbars and modify toolbars so that it will be very helpful for you to start with your drawing and practice on your daily basis. So let's move further. Go to start drawing. So moving straight forward with the command. First is your first toolbar. Here you can see that these are some basics toolbars that we are going to learn today, and then modify toolbars which will be helpful for you to edit. So let's get started. First is your line command, and the shortcut for line command is L enter. And as I have said in previous lecture that when you are starting with any command, check whether your dynamic input is on. You can check your dynamic input from going here in the customization, and here the dynamic input should be on. Okay, so now I'll be drawing this line of 1000 mm. Okay, and I'll just enter. And okay, as you click on this, you can see here that I'm getting the information toolbar workspace here. I can just close here. Then the question arrives ki how I am getting this. Here there is a quick properties. If you click on this, here you can see there is no quick properties logo. As you click on this, here it arrives, and you have to just make this on, and whatever drawing you click on, it shows the properties of that particular line or sketch. So here you can see that I have drawn the line of length 1000 mm. It is showing its property. If you want, then you can just on it, and if you don't want, I don't want for now, so I'm just closing this. And now as you keep your cursor on any end of the line, you can see there it highlights the stretch and lengthen commands. As you stretch, click on stretch, you can just stretch your line to whichever extent you want to. And as you go to lengthen, you can also increase your length here also. If I'm stretching this, I'll just delete this. Okay, so now our next command is polyline. Polyline is basically you can draw your lines continuously. There is nothing more in this. It is same as usual with as line, but you can draw continuously here. So I'll just enter and delete this. Drag your For deleting, just drag and select, and then just delete. Okay, so now let's move to the circle command. As you drop down this, you get first the center radius, and just click and put the radius whatever you want. I want 500 mm. I'll just put this, and similarly with center diameter, I'll just go for 1000 mm. Okay, and then I have 2 point circles, which means that as I click on the screen for the first point, and the second point will be your deciding radius, or sorry, deciding your diameter. So this will be 500 mm, and similarly with 3 points, 1 and 2, and this is your 3. Third is your radius one. So here also 1000 mm. Okay, for now, then the next command is tangent radius. Tangent radius is just that creates here it shows the information, creates the circle with the specify radius tangent of two objects. Okay, so just select this and select the circles Okay, 1 2, and just give the radius. I want 500 mm once again, and enter. You will get the circle tangent to the both circle that you have selected. And then our next command is tan. That means that you can create the circle selecting the three tangents, this 1 2 and 3. Okay, so like this you can just select the three tangents and you can create the circles. But here you will notice that you will be not be able to give the radius. Your radius will be decided on your selecting the type of tangent you're selecting with. Okay, so now select and delete. So our next command is arc 3.1 2, and then third is your, I'll give 1000, and this is your radius for the arc. And then start, center and end. Start, this is your center. Okay, and end is where you want to end with. So here you cannot change with the radius. Okay, just keep in mind that while doing. An angle I want 135 something, I'll give. Okay, this is going beyond screen, I'll just, okay. So now our next is start, center and angle. Similarly, start, this is my center, and angle I want 175. Then start, center and length. Start, center, this is my center, I want of 1000 mm. And length is how much you want the arc to be. I want this much, I'll just keep. Okay, and then start and angle. Start, this is my end. Now here, while choosing the end point, that means you are deciding with your radius. I'll be going with 2000 this time. Enter. And angle of 60. Here you can see I have got the arc. I'm just doing randomly, not some. Okay, so now on next few commands you can try with your own. Will be next moving with the rectangles. Rectangle here, first and second. First is your start point and then second point. Here, while giving the length and breadth of the rectangle, you just have to be first here on the cursor. You can see there is, I will be giving 1000, and then just tab, and I'll be giving now breadth. Okay, enter. So here it's your rectangle. Similarly, polygon, how much side you want to, I want 5 sides. I'll just start 5, enter. Inscribed in circle or circumscribed by circle. So I want first I'll show with circumscribed by circle, and then just enter. Okay, similarly select once again, I want 5, enter, of 4000. Then inscribed in circle, this is my inscribed in circle. There not much difference that you can see. It's just that your polygon is inside your circle or from the circumference of your circle. Okay, I'll just delete this. I hope you must have been getting. Then our next is ellipse. Just drop down this, you will get the center. uh, Let me tell you, with ellipse, in ellipse you have the major axis and the minor axis. First you will be giving the major axis. Select this is your major axis. I want with 1000, enter. And Then I'll be giving this the minor axis of 2000. Okay, your minor axis. Similarly, axis end 1, 2, and then your minor axis also. Okay, you can try this elliptical arc also if you want. 1, then fillet. Okay, enter. Our next command is hatching. For hatching, let me draw some objects here. Draw randomly. This is my rectangle. Okay, so now hatching. Just click on hatching. You can get 3 different types of hatches. That's the first one. First is your hatching. As I click on the area that you want to, just go there and just keep your cursor there. You will see the type of hatch that you want to create, and then you have got, just click there and you can just change with your options. Just drop down this. You'll get number of patterns, bricks, and this. I'll go with bricks. And then patterns you want if you want solid, then you can change with your colors also, pink, red, blue, anything you want. And then gradients. For gradients also you can change your shades depending on, personally I prefer with patterns. And then here you can just change the color of your bricks also. Okay, and then here you can give the transparency and the angle you want. I want 30 degrees. Okay, here you can select the scale, and then if you want the same type of hatching on your other image, you just keep your cursor there and then you can just have it. Okay, there's nothing in this property now. I guess this was much about the hatching. Just close this from here. You can see your hatch has been created. Now moving further with this, let's move with further with the modified toolbar. For modified toolbar, first command is move command. I'll just draw with the circle, and if I want to move this circle from my left hand side to the right hand side, I'll just select this and select the object and then space. After applying space, then you have to select from the origin from where you want to move. So I want to move from the my center of this circle. I'll just move to the 1000 mm length. Okay, select the center and give the length. I want 1000. Okay, and then if you want to copy this circle, it the just select this object and space once again, and just select the center from where you want to copy. I want to copy it from the center once again. Just do this. Just out 1, 2, 4. I can just copy wherever I want to be. Just be specific with your length. For now I'm teaching, and sometimes when you're drawing you know the specific length and angle where you want to copy, so you can just give that. So now next is our rotate command. For rotate command, I'll just draw this rectangle randomly and just select for the rotate command, select the object, space, and from here I want to rotate. Here you can see that I am able to rotate at a certain angle. I want the rectangle to be rotated at 120 degrees. I'll just enter. Here you can see the rectangle has been rotated. And then if you want to mirror this, for mirroring you have to give the reference. I'll just select the mirror and select the object, space, and then just select from where you want to just mirror. I want to just mirror with this from this center. Yeah, here you can see you can mirror. be specific from where you want to mirror. Now like this I want to mirror. Erase the source object, that means you want your original object to be there in your drawing or not. I'll just select with no. Here you can see, or you can go with your mirror also like this. You can just draw the reference line for you, then enter, select with the mirror, select the object, paste, and then just select the reference so that you can be very specific with your mirror. No, I guess you can do mirror. And then you have scale. Your scale is there, like you can enlarge your object. I'll just select this, paste, and you can enlarge by whatever the dimension you want. Just select this, I can enlarge. Here you can see I am able to enlarge. It's going beyond screen. For now I don't want this, but if you want to do, you can. And there is the most important trim command. If I want to trim something which is intersecting or something like this, if okay, I have drawn this circle here and I want to trim, so just select the object, paste. Here you can see I'm able to select this, I'm able to trim. Okay, like this you can be able to trim. Let me show you once again. I'll draw this circle here, and if I don't want the intersections of these two circles, I'll just select with trim, paste, and then you can see your object has been erasing. Okay, so now our next topic is fillet. I'll just draw the rectangle here of 1000 mm length and tab 500 mm. Okay, now our next command is fillet command. For fillet command I'll be taking with this rectangle. I'll just select this fillet, and fillet is used when you don't want the corners, sharp corners, and you just want the edges to be cut down. You can just have their fillet. I'll just select with this length and give your radius here in the command section. You just select this and give the radius of f. If I want 50, enter, and then select with your second line. Here you can see the fillet has been applied. If you want to apply fillets to all these three corners, remaining corners, you just have to click on space there, and you just have to select with the objects. Then your radius that you have given previously of 50 will be applied here also. Similarly, just click on space, and you can see automatically it's been applied on each corner. Similarly, you go with your chamfer also. Just delete this, or with the chamfer, just select this space. And now talking about the chamfer is mostly of two different lengths at two different edges, or length and angle also. There are two methods, that is length and length and angle method. So first I'll just go with distance of around 50, enter, and then just select. Here you can see the corner has been applied. Let's see once again chamfer, select first line, then if you want to give the distance of around 50, enter. And here you can see you just have to select the endpoint. You can select the endpoint and till the very length you want. I want 100 mm. Here you can see The 100 length has been applied on the both sides. Okay, this. And second method is your angle method. Just take the chamfer, select angle, and select the corner at an angle of 3 degrees. Okay. Take the edge. So now our next command is array command. I'll decided to make the different new video or new lecture on the array commands, because array is basically the most important toolbars of all this. We'll be using array in every drawing, or highest probability of using array is around much more. So I'll be making a new video on the array, very new lecture video on this array very soon. So our new command is erase. So for erase, the shortcut is E, enter. If I want to erase this, just select this and I can erase. And our next command is explode. Explode is explode a compound object into a component. Explode. Take this object. This. So you can see I have exploded this. Hence, so now our next command is the offset command. Offset is offset command. For offset command, you just have to select the side you want to offset with. I'll just select this. Okay. At the length of 5. Select the object. Okay. Here you can see your command, your particular line that I have selected is offset. Then this, then this. Okay. Let me show you once again. So just select the offset command. Select the specific length that you want to move with. I'll just take this time I'll take 200. Enter, and just select the object. So you can see 200 or okay. Here you can see I have been able to offset this. So like this you can just offset. Here we finish with our modified toolbar. There are some other which I'll be explaining further while practicing, but the major of the toolbars have been completed, so that you just be able to practice now. And that's all for this lecture. In next lecture we'll be practicing some drawings where I'll be showing where I'll be showing some new commands and how to get easiest method for drawing and quickest method to drawing. So that's all. Let's meet up with the next lecture. Till then, keep practicing and be safe. And if you're safe, just keep practicing and keep learning. Do subscribe, like, comment and share Symbiote Academy. Thank you.